This business owner has a message for all women and men who are watching today.
Men, help elevate your women. Women, stand in your purpose and get out there and rise, lead, and live.
Great advice. She explains how she's elevating business women here in New Jersey and nationwide. As we know, this pandemic took a toll on small businesses, especially those owned by women. She Rises Studios was launched to help educate and elevate. Hanna Olivas is the CEO and founder of this multimedia company. She was diagnosed with cancer during the pandemic. She says she and her daughter felt more resources were needed.
So She Rises Studios was created in 2020, mid-pandemic. Myself and my daughter, Adriana, we were already working on a nonprofit that we had created called the Brave and Beautiful Blood Cancer Foundation. But something kept telling me, we were watching women just really become stressed out with the pandemic hitting. A lot of women lost their jobs, or a lot of women had to step up and be the breadwinner, so to speak. Like there were just so many transitions happening. And so I told her, I said, hey, you know what? Why don't we use some positive quotes, start an Instagram page? We'll just throw out things that we use within our nonprofit as inspiration, but give it to women. So we opened this page and it took off like crazy. Women were engaging, asking questions. And so it really started from a simplistic Instagram page that then turned into, okay, we're going to write a book. We're going to create a movement about women becoming unstoppable in their life and business. And so we created this She Rises Studios. We did a podcast. And there's this funny backstory about the podcast. Neither one of us knew how to do one. Neither one of us was a podcast host. We took classes at our local library here, lots of bloopers there, but we were talking about real things that women want to know, because we all expect vulnerability, transparency, and relatability. And so this podcast just was accepted with open arms from women. We started bringing on special guests. One of my personal favorites was Sue Herrera from CNBC. And this podcast just continued to grow. This Instagram page continued to grow. And then we launched Becoming an Unstoppable Woman book and the movement.
Now, with that podcast, publishing arm, and digital magazine under their belt, Hanna explains why this passion project means so much to her and her daughter. More on that coming up at 9. She Rises Studios is geared to elevate female business owners to help them succeed. The co-founders encourage women to work together to achieve their goals. Hanna Olivas and her daughter are passionate about teamwork and collaborating.
I was tired of seeing women whom I personally knew struggle with employment or self-worth, or being afraid to launch their business, or just even stepping out of their comfort zone. I'm like, come on, you can do this. We can all do this. And women being afraid to ask for a seat at a table where it's considered the man's world.
And you wanted to change that.
Kind of yeah.
So you emphasize collaboration over competition, along with life and business in She Rises Studios.
Yes, because what good are we to women if we're competing with them? If we're undermining, if we're judging them, if we're trying to knock them out from the seat that they're sitting on, how does that help any woman in life or business? So one of our core models that we stretch across the board is the collaboration mentality, because what happens, you cannot build Rome in a day, right?
Correct.
You cannot build an empire with one person. But if you have a team, if you have your She Tribe, and you're all on that same mindset of collaborative versus the competitive, it just works better. Teamwork makes the dream work. And women seeing each other as equals, and not, oh, she's prettier than me, she's thinner than me, she has more money than me, she this, she that. We have to look at ourselves and really understand who we are as a woman, what each one of our own talents is, what our gifts are, what our power is. And we have to bring that out. Women are the bomb. I don't even know another way to say it, but we have a strength within us and a power within us that needs to be let out and known. And part of that is that collaboration mindset, letting your guard down and letting and building a tribe of other women to be a part of what you're doing. Not saying stay in your lane and I'll get in my lane. That's not how it works.
What a great motto. Teamwork makes the dream work. Love that. Coming up at noon, Hanna talks about her special connection to New Jersey. She Rises Studios helps female small business owners succeed. There's a podcast, publishing arm, and digital magazine. Recently, the multimedia company was in Florham Park, Morris County, for a book signing. Hanna Olivas is the CEO and founder. She talks about their Jersey visit and where their company is based.
So we are in Nevada, Las Vegas, Nevada, Los Angeles, California. We're all across the UK, East Coast. We kind of have hubs everywhere, even in the Philippines. And our goal is to make this global impact. And we've just, we're on the way. We're on the way. We're getting there. And we meet all these incredible women from all over the world.
Which you did right here in New Jersey when you held a book signing here. Tell us about that. Where?
Oh man, one of the best times of my life. First of all, New Jersey is absolutely gorgeous. Um, I cannot stress how kind everyone is. From I needed a last minute printing job done, and I went to this local owned print shop, and he was so amazing. Helped me get it done. We picked our favorite restaurant in Caldwell, New Jersey, called La Familia. Our book signing was at a location called the Park Club, and it was gorgeous. We met women from all over the world. We had speakers from all over the world. We
You even
one
had a
that really
16-year-old entrepreneur. Go ahead.
yeah, I was going to say we had these two women who came from Harvard who one she looked like she was 16, she's 19, but I was amazed at her youth and what she's studying and what she's accomplished, and that she drove with another Harvard student just to come to that book signing. Like that was the aha moment of, okay, we're doing something right here, because now we're reaching younger women. We're reaching that college student, we're reaching the single mom, we're reaching the grandmothers, we're reaching everybody that we want to be able to make a positive impact.
Their book series is all about female entrepreneurs who share their stories of getting to their end game of becoming an unstoppable woman. One multimedia company is geared to help female small business women around the world, including here in New Jersey. The CEO and founder of She Rises Studios talks about the resources they offer.
Number one, we encourage women to use a publishing lane to create a stream of income. Women have stories, women have ideas. So we provide a platform for them to create turn that story into a book, turn that story into speaking engagements, turn that story into creating courses. One of the things that we always do is we try to educate and celebrate women on a daily basis, helping women step outside of their comfort zones to step into becoming an entrepreneur if that is on their horizon. So definitely publishing, definitely speaking engagements. There's so many intricate parts of She Rises Studios. We encourage women to host podcasts. Get your voice out there, get other women together, building communities. There's just so many different ways just within She Rises. Just to give you a backstory, and I'll make it fast. We started out just myself and my daughter. We now have a team of 17 employees in less than 2 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So we've created jobs in that sense, and also in the forefront of helping women understand how to create multiple streams of income. And this is just the beginning. There's much more that's going to come from what we're doing, especially getting women in touch with becoming financially fit. That is a major factor that needs to happen going into 2023 and just continuing from there on. Women need to become the boss of their finances and understanding what that means.
The way I love the way she says that, boss of their finances. Coming up at 9, Olivas talks about the advice she offered to assist Latina small business owners during the pandemic. Many female small business owners are feeling the brunt of this pandemic. She Rises Studios says that's especially true for those run by Latina women. The CEO and founder says they offered crucial information to help.
This kind of the stigma that Hispanic women might not be as involved or might not understand certain things. And I'm here to tell you, I am Latina. I am a business owner. I am constantly looking for ways to help other women who are Latinas step into that market. So we do all different types of masterminds, workshops, speaking engagements, anything that we can do to help women understand that there should not be a barrier because you are Latina. You have the same skill set, there's no difference. In other words, we all need to be seen equally. And that's something that we've really focused on. And we're going to continue more so in 2023.
And if you missed any of Hannah's segments on She Rises Studios, log on to news12.com and my Facebook page. She has a lot of good information.